The financial world is feeling a bit small this weekend. The UK stock market shrunk by nearly £150 billion last week. Time then to take stock of what that means for the average man in the street. The tranquil, clockwork certainty of Ben Scott Miniature Village in Buckinghamshire is envied by its visitors.
People have just lost confidence in the stock market, and so pulling out and going to cash, yeah. So that's going to affect all sorts of things, pensions, investment. It's not good.
It's almost as if the mistakes of, say, the first dip, we haven't learnt anything. I mean, you look at the price of oil, metals, other commodities, it's all just carried on rising, and it's as if nothing's been learnt.
I think I have the feeling, actually, that politicians and bankers themselves actually don't know the answers.
Uncertainty in the markets knocks on to pensions, and much will depend on whether this is just a short-term dip or something bigger. And for many, it's also about timing.
For anybody who actually needs to buy their pension now, what's happened over the last week is terrible news. Because the value of their pension fund will have gone down. Most pension funds, almost all, have some equities, some shares in their portfolio. And not only that, but the cost of buying your pension has shot up. So it's been a double whammy.
Some forecasters predict family living standards could fall by 25% in the next 25 years. Last year, food prices rose by 5.2%, and yet 75% of workers saw no annual increase in their pay packet. The turmoil could bring advantages. If confidence takes a dive, that could lead to cheaper goods. And a weakened Eurozone could mean cheaper travel abroad. Good news for all those politicians and bankers on their holidays this week.
Hopefully, as a result of this, as a result of the world slowing down a little bit, it will allow us to get some breathing space as far as high inflation is concerned. Inflation is really crippling a lot of people's budgets at the moment. They're finding their wages are only going up 2%, prices are going up 5%. So hopefully, if oil prices come down a bit, first things that will be affected will be electricity and gas prices. We'll probably sort of see some moderation as far as utility bills are concerned.
But don't bet on it. Fear is the big factor here. Investors are uncertain which economies to back, which businesses, banks, even countries will stay the course. The greatest loser this week has been confidence. Jason Farrell, Sky News.